G'day guys, Gun and Russ back once again. Well, it has been quite some time since we've done one of these new pickup videos, and I'm excited to show you my nice little stack of games I've got here. Now, this might be a video that we probably will look at doing maybe every month or every couple of months. Just depends on, what the cash flow is like, whether we've got some improvements we're doing around the home, or just how readily available my free cash is. That will be the the weighing factor of what happens with these videos. But to start off with, I've got this really nice variant game of Batman Arkham City. Now, if you guys have been a big fan of my show for quite some time, you would know that I've got quite a lot of these Batman Arkham City games, which I'm showing up in the image here. And this one's really cool though, because it's got a cover which you can turn and it will give you a sort of a different image. So on one side it's got Batman ready with a punch, he's got blood on him, and on the other side you've got Robin in the forefront, and then Batman in the background, about to jump up off looks like some sort of a Y in the background there. But yeah, this I've been wanting to get for quite some time, and I managed to find it for $10, which was really cool, and that was locally here in Australia. A lot of my PS3 games I tend to get off eBay. I find them to be quite reasonable in price, especially comparing them to places like EB Games, where they tend to be a lot more expensive for some reason. I know they've got to try and pay rent and all those sort of things, of course, but yeah, for $10, absolutely happy with getting this one. This one here, oh god, this is so exciting playing this. So recently Netflix dropped all 4 seasons. I shouldn't say all 4 seasons, because there's about 20 seasons all up, but they delivered 4 of the starting seasons, I should say, of One Piece. Now, I'd never watched One Piece in my life, and which is kind of sad in one way, because I'm such a big anime fan, but so exciting at the same time. You know what it's like when one of your friends hasn't watched a series that's huge, and you kind of got that little bit of jealousy that they get to have all that first time watching enjoyments. Well, that is what I'm having with One Piece at the moment, and Jess has been loving it as well. So we've binge watched probably about 20 episodes over the course of probably a week, and we've just been absolutely loving One Piece. I wasn't too sure on it being about pirates and that sort of thing, and whether it would be really cheesy, but it is such a awesome anime, great characters, and just that real gritty old school anime. But it really inspired, I should say, I'm getting excited just talking about it, it really inspired this next pickup, and this one being One Piece Pirate Warriors 3. Now, I'm going to go out and get all these games within this series. I haven't got too far in this, because the awesome thing about this one here in particular is that it follows the anime. So in the very first sort of chapters I've been playing, it has followed the anime very closely, and it has its own unique art style in this, which I absolutely love. But it's just so refreshing to be able to play a new Warriors game. I've been a big fan of Dynasty Warriors titles for many years now. I played the old traditional titles, and obviously I played the Gundam ones as well, which was so cool. But to be able to play the One Piece is just great, and I don't know I don't want to get too far in this, in the fear of spoiling the anime. So I'm kind of like having little bites of each burger, I should say. So I'm watching a bit of anime, playing a bit of this, but it's been so fun, and I just love the overall look of this game, the graphics, the sound. Oh, I had my headphones on playing this, and it was music to my ears. It was a beautiful thing. So really happy to finally get a chance to experience One Piece. Oh yeah, guys, now the next couple of games are JRPGs. Now, this is a series that I've been wanting to get into for a long time, and I'm probably gonna hold off on this and keep it aside in my backlog until I get parts 1 and 2, and then after I finish this I'll get part 4. So that might give you a little bit of a clue, but this one here is The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 3. Now, I've been wanting to get into this series since it first came out on the PS3, and for some reason I never got it on the PS3, and even though I've got a huge collection of PS3 games, I still haven't got around to getting it. And one of those reasons is the cost. Now, I'm a bit of a cheapskate. I like to get my games at bargain prices. So this one here was an absolute steal. I managed to pick it up for $29. So to get it for that price, I was uber happy. So on eBay, a lot of these titles were going for, $50 plus. And I just cannot wait to, experience what this RPG is about and get to know all these characters. I just absolutely love the anime art style of this. It just looks super awesome. And I love all the female, obviously, big fan of the female characters with JRPGs, you guys know that. I'm looking to see what they're like, and obviously this guy here who looks to be the main character. I don't know any of their names, so I am just so excited to, have this in my collection and experience what this game is like once I pick up the other titles. So let me know if you played this series, let me know what your thoughts are, I'd love to know. Alright guys, so while I was recording the last part, Bentley decided to come in and it was almost off-putting. I was trying to keep it as professional as possible, but Bentley wanted to come in and be obviously the star of the show, isn't that right? Yes, you do. So he wanted to come up here and be a part of it, so I thought I'll pick him up and he can join in with us. The next game I picked up was Star Ocean Integrity and Faithlessness. So this is one I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about. I managed to pick it up for $15, which I thought was an absolute Billy bargain. We know our old friend O Billy likes to pick up the Billy bargains, and this was definitely an O Billy bargain. But yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how this game goes. I've been a big fan of Star Ocean since the PS1 days, and that led up all the way up to PS3, and they just had that, such a memorable sort of story to each of them. Always fell in love with the characters, so hopefully this will continue with this one here. I do want to do a review on this because, as I said, there's been so much, sort of mixed conversation about it. And from what I gather, it's sort of that traditional sort of RPG where you're just trying to, save the universe and bring peace in the end. Really happy to have this one, and hopefully we'll find out sooner or later what my thoughts are on it. And then lastly, we have this one here, Maneater. Now, this was a game I picked up for Jess. Jess is a huge fan of sharks, and while I was in some game stores with her, I had to try and distract her as much as I could so she didn't see this, because I wanted to make sure that, when I got my first sort of paycheck with my new job that I've got, guys, that this would be the first sort of purchase or little gift to her for just, sticking by me and battling it through with me as well. So yeah, I surprised her with this. She was super excited by it, and I'm really looking forward to giving it a go myself. It looks super fun. I first came across this watching my friend Intrigued from Intrigued Gaming, or I should say John from Intrigued Gaming, that probably make more sense. But he was playing this on a stream, and I thought it looked super awesome. It basically is a game where, over the years, thousands upon thousands of sharks have been killed by humans, which is obviously what's happening in the real world, which is really sad. But this time the sharks are getting one back. They're, evolving, they're getting weapons, they're even being able to, go out onto land to attack humans, and that to me is just super awesome. And I think this would make just a great movie. But you know what, there's so many shark movies every year, but I just love them. They're so cheesy. But this is something that I definitely want to sink my teeth into one day once Jess gets around to finishing it. So there we have it, guys. That was my first pickups video in a long time. I hope you enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please go and check my Resistance Fall of Man review that I did recently. I'm super proud of that project. I got a little bit of feedback from my good friend Squire Jack, who is just phenomenal with his reviews, and he gave me a lot of feedback which really helped me get to a level where I'm getting happier at. There's still huge amounts of room for improvement, but I'm so happy to see all the feedback from you guys saying, wow, it was a great production, and I just want to keep lifting that bar with this channel, guys. Make it as professional as I can for you to enjoy. Alright guys, don't forget to leave me a big thumbs up, and as always, don't forget to subscribe, fools. See you later. See you later.